Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, for waiting, and welcome to the Santa Monica Promenade. Very proud to introduce our peaceful protester and the most wonderful singing voice, Mr. Wade Kelley.
Hello, and welcome to my TV show on the YouTube network with a potential audience of over 2 billion people. Coming to you live from the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, where I am peacefully protesting and advocating for the homeless here in Santa Monica and in Los Angeles County and in California and the whole US of A. Oh, the whole wide world if we could do something about it. But we have to start somewhere, so we might as well start right here in Santa Monica, California. We're supposed to be a progressive city here in Santa Monica. We're supposed to stand up for human rights right here in Santa Monica. So we need to be part of the solution. And we need to tell our leaders to build more affordable housing and be part of the solution, not part of the problem. We don't want to make it harder on these homeless human beings like so many of these coastal communities are doing. We want to make it easier by taking part in building affordable housing and having services and programs that can help lift people out of poverty and keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. We got to keep working towards a better day for everybody. We don't want to settle for where we are. No, because we haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten to a place where everybody can have a decent start, no matter your race or your religion, your ethnicities, your beliefs, your gender. We got to keep working towards those goals. Too many times, poor people are people of color. And that's why we have so many of these coastal communities that are mostly rich white people. Right next to 800 miles of public beaches, we have mostly rich white people living in these communities. And that's because we haven't done enough to build affordable housing in these coastal communities right next to our public beaches. And that makes for segregation. And we don't want to add to segregation here in California. We want to keep integrating our society and make things better for everybody. Work towards a better day for everybody so that every child, no matter their race or their religion, their ethnicity, their beliefs, their gender, we can all have the same start and we can work towards a better day for everybody. That's what we want to keep doing. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We'll keep looking for the day when the clouds all roll away, but we better work on peace on earth down here. That's right, we got to keep working towards peace. And that means we have to keep lifting people out of poverty and making sure that everybody can have the basics in this richest, most powerful country in the world. They're getting ready to vote on this bill in front of the Congress, this budget bill, this big, beautiful budget bill, and I believe they're going to be taking a lot of money out of Medicaid and other programs that help poor people. We need to speak out against such things. You don't need to make it harder for poor people to get health care. We need to keep working to make it easier for poor people to get health care in this country. And we need to do the same thing right here in California. I was talking to a friend yesterday. I was saying, here in California, we need to show that progressive government can work. Progressive government can help lift people out of poverty. And we need to keep working on our health care system right here in California and make sure that poor people can have better access to the help that they need. I know we have health care right here in California for the poor people, but we need to make sure that their access is better to their health care here. We need to show that progressive government can make a difference in people's lives. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We'll keep waiting by and by for it to fall out of the sky, but we better work on peace on earth down here. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We'll keep looking for the day when the clouds all roll away, but we better work on peace on earth down here. Peace, whoa, peace. Peace, let's stand up and work for peace. Woo! When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We'll keep looking for nirvana, but I think we just might wanna work on peace on earth down here. Peace, oh peace. Peace, let's stand up and work for peace. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We can ask the universe to get rid of this war curse, but we better work on peace on earth down here. Peace, oh peace. Peace, let's stand up and work for peace. Oh, that's a beautiful note. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We'll keep waiting by and by for it to fall out of the sky, but we better work on peace on earth. We better work on peace on earth. We better work on peace on earth down here. Woo! That's right. We got to keep working towards a better day. We haven't reached there. We haven't reached it yet. We got to keep working towards a more perfect union, establishing justice, ensuring domestic tranquility, providing for the common defense, promoting the general welfare, and securing the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. See, that's the beginning of our Constitution here in the United States, to work on those things. Some people thought when the Constitution was written, they said, what do you mean work towards a more perfect union? Let's just say we already got a perfect union and it's fine. And other people said, well, we might want to make sure that it gets more perfect, because when they first wrote the Constitution of the United States, it only benefited rich white guys who owned property. But since the beginning of this country, there have been people working to make sure that it is more inclusive, that we keep working towards a better day for everybody, no matter your race, your religion, your ethnicity, your beliefs, your gender, whether you're rich or poor. And let me remind you, if you are on this public promenade and you are homeless or you are poor, you have the same rights as the richest person in the whole wide world. That's right. This is a public promenade, and we have to keep reminding people. I was talking with a friend the other day at the Y, and I was saying, you should come out, and he said, I saw you singing over there, and I said, yeah, you should get out there and share your thoughts and beliefs. He said, I thought that was private. I thought it was private property. No, this is a public promenade, that is surrounded by businesses, that's right. And a lot of these business owners think they own this public promenade, and that's why they've tried to push the poor people and the homeless people off of this public promenade. They want to turn this promenade into Rodeo Drive or the Grove or Disneyland. But this is not Disneyland. This is a public promenade that belongs to every one of us. And we need to speak out for the rights of people to get out here and express their First Amendment rights on this public promenade. And that's why I am peacefully protesting on this public promenade. And I am protesting against the performer's permit too, because I don't think that they should try and control free speech, First Amendment rights. Now, if you're out here selling something, that's a different story. But if you're getting out and sharing your thoughts and beliefs or talents or whatever, and for me, I'm taking donations for the homeless people, and I will hand them out to the homeless people as I see them. And other people can do great things out here, and I encourage you to do that. Get out and peacefully protest. That's right, we all need to peacefully protest, stand up for the rights of everybody in this country, because too many people are handing over the rights to the rich and the powerful. We don't need to do that. This is a democracy, not an oligarchy, not an autocracy, not a monarchy. We don't have to look up to monarchies and say what a good government they have. No, we don't want to have a monarchy. We don't want to have a place where all the rich people have all the power and the poor people don't have any power at all. We want a nice, messy democracy. Democracy is messy compared to a monarchy or a dictatorship or autocracy or even oligarchies. Democracy, our democratic republic, is a little more messy than a monarchy, because you have a few people saying this is the way it is and you got to do what we say. And here in the United States, we don't have to live that way. We get to keep speaking out. That's one of our basic rights, is to speak out against authority. That's in the First Amendment of our Constitution. What a beautiful thing that is. The First Amendment of our Constitution telling us that we can speak out against authority. Well, I might as well say it since it started. The First Amendment of our Constitution says, we the people. No, that's the other part. The First Amendment of our Constitution says, Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion. That's right. We don't have to respect anybody's religion in our laws. That's right. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or of the right of people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. And that's what I'm doing here tonight. I'm peacefully protesting and advocating for the homeless and telling our government right here in Santa Monica, you need to do a better job about standing up for the rights of human beings, and homeless human beings, especially here in Santa Monica. You need to show that you want to help build affordable housing and help end this housing crisis by working towards solutions. Instead of building pickleball courts over there on 4th Street, that's right, they got pickleball courts. Old people's tennis is what we used to call it. Anyway, over there, just on the other side, over here on 4th Street, they have a lot over there that since 2018, they were talking about tearing down this parking structure. So they tore down a parking structure. They got plenty of parking places here in Santa Monica, plenty of parking structures. If you have a car and you park in one of these structures, you might forget which one it is. Sometimes people confuse which parking structure they're in. Anyway, so they got rid of a parking structure, and they were supposed to build affordable, low-cost housing there, about 130 units. 130 units. They've been talking about that since 2018. And these business owners here on the promenade, they sued the city. They said, you can't build any affordable housing and low-income homeless housing right there. It's too close to our businesses. It's bad for our business. That's right. These business owners think that they own Santa Monica and that they own this promenade. And they don't want to be part of the solution of building more affordable housing here in Santa Monica. You know, the population of Santa Monica in 1970 was 88,000. Today, the population is 90,000, 55 years later. That's right. While the rest of California grew by 20 million people, Santa Monica grew by just 2,000. That's right. They said, we got ours, you stay out. And they're right next to our public beaches. So they need to be part of the solution of building affordable housing. And they haven't done it. And that's why I'm out here tonight peacefully protesting and advocating for the homeless and exercising my First Amendment rights. And I hope you all get out here and do the same. Even if I don't agree with you, I will stand up for your rights to peacefully protest. That's one of the beautiful things about our country. We have that right, and we need to use it more often. It's about peace. It's about love. That's right. Peacefully protest. If you're peacefully protesting, I stand with you. If you're committing violence or vandalism, I don't stand with you. I stand with those who stand up and speak out, and sometimes they suffer cruelties because they stand up for their First Amendment rights. That's what happened to a lot of people during the civil rights marches. They stood up and peacefully protest and made positive change, but a lot of them suffered a lot of injury because of it. Thank you. Peace. How are you?
Is this live on TikTok?
No, this is live on YouTube. I'm on YouTube with a potential audience of over 2 billion people. Oh, what's your name? Marina. Nice to meet you, Marina.
Nice to meet you, everyone.
Where are you from?
Egypt.
She's from Egypt.
Come.
What do you think of the First Amendment rights here in the United States of America? The right to speak out against authority and tell them how they should do things. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? What do you think of the fact that we have the right here to tell our government, no, you're wrong. We can speak out against you if we want. And that's what we can do here. Huh? Thank you. Peace. That's what I'm doing here tonight. I'm peacefully protesting. And I thank you. You have a great time. And I celebrate the right that we have, this First Amendment right. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about the only thing my heart needs thinking of. You know, I might have put them in a bad position, being from Egypt, you know, asking them what they thought about our First Amendment rights here in the United States of America. They probably don't want to be seen on video saying we like your First Amendment rights, because I don't know that they can speak out that easily in Egypt. And that's another reason why we need to keep using our First Amendment rights, because in so many countries, they don't have the right to speak out against the government. And that's why we need to keep speaking out, standing up for equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity. Some people say you shouldn't talk about race. Well, we haven't gotten to the place where we have equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity yet. We haven't gotten to the place where poor black kids have the same abilities afforded the poor other white kids at having a good education. Because we push the poor people out of many of these rich communities, and when you push poor people out of your community, you're pushing people of color out of your community, and you're segregating your community, and that's what's happened here in Santa Monica and other wealthy communities. They push all the poor people out. Oh, we're not doing it because of race, but we're pushing all the poor people out. Well, when you push all the poor people out, you're going to push out a lot of people of color, because we haven't gotten to the place yet where everybody has about the same equity, about the same financial groups. Because you'll find that people, African Americans, Black Americans, are much more likely to live in poverty than white Americans. So we haven't reached equal justice, equal opportunity. And the same is true for Latino Americans, Hispanic Americans. We need to keep working towards a better day for everybody. That's what I say. Keep working towards it. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about the only thing my heart needs thinking of. It's about love. It's about peace. It's about a little bit of love and peace at least. Cause when the peace and love are gone, you know it must be moving on. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about hope. It's about joy. It's about praying somehow to your little girls and boys. It's about joy. It's about hope. It's about enough hope to keep them off the dope. Cause when the hope and the joy are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about joy. It's about hope. It's about you. It's about me. It's about you and me working towards equality. It's about me. It's about you. It's about saying Black Lives Matter too. Cause when you and me are gone, you know it must be moving on. It's about you. It's about me. Se trata de paz, se trata de amor, se trata de paz y amor. Se trata de paz, se trata de amor, se trata de paz y amor. Se trata de paz y amor. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yay. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yay. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yay. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yay. Hevenu shalom alechem. Hevenu shalom alechem. Hevenu shalom alechem. Hevenu shalom, shalom, shalom alechem. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about the only thing my heart needs thinking of. It's about love. It's about peace. It's about a little bit of love and peace at least. Cause when the peace and love are gone, you know it must be moving on. It's about peace. It's about love. 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 How it's all about love. That's right. It's all about spreading peace and love around a little better. We've done a very good job of being kind to the greedy in this country. We have to do a better job of being kind to the needy. That's what I say. And we can do it. It's been done before. How you doing, Ethan?
We have to stop helping the people who are wealthy and start helping the people that need help. Not the wealthy people, but the people that need help here.
I think you're right, Ethan. I think we have too many...
Forget the people that have a lot of... Start helping the people that need help here.
That's right.
Yeah.
We've done a very good job of being kind to the greedy in this country. We have to do a better job of being kind to the needy. There's no reason for rich people to be having space races while poor people are sleeping in the streets.
The greedy people have been given preferential treatment.
That's right.
That isn't right.
We can do better than that.
Yeah, we can.
What we need to do is raise taxes on the rich. 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 That's right. They're in Congress tonight. They're talking about trying to pass laws, a budget. They're trying to pass a budget that'll make it harder for poor people to have health care and make it harder for poor people to have food stamps and the basics, while they're going to be giving more tax cuts to rich people. And hopefully it won't pass. But if it does, it shows what this federal government is about. But we need our government right here in California to stand up and raise taxes on the rich, 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 raise taxes on the rich. That's right, California, you need to stand up. You need to show that progressive government can make a difference in people's lives. You need to show that progressive government can lift people out of poverty. We can raise taxes on all the billionaires we have right here in California and make sure that everybody in California has a decent place to live. We don't need to wait on the federal government. We are the fourth largest economy in the whole wide world. We don't have to wait on Trump. We can change things right here. We can raise taxes right here. We can get rid of Prop 13 and make sure we raise taxes on the wealthy people that own property too. But we need leaders, real progressive leaders who believe that progressive government can make a difference in people's lives. Just like Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who said, "The test of our progress is not whether we add to the abundance of those who have much. The test of our progress is whether we provide enough for those who have too little." So while the federal government is going to try to make it harder for poor people to have health care and food stamps and stuff like that, while they raise taxes, while they lower taxes for the rich, while the federal government is trying to do that, here in California, we can do the opposite, and we need our leaders to stand up and do it. We need our leaders to show that progressive government can make a difference. Our living in California with people of all kinds. Living in California, show out a little bit out of our minds. Living in California, everything's mostly okay. Living in California, another beautiful sunshine day. Don't let the Trump get you in a slump. We'll get rid of his hump, we're gonna be all right. Let's make sure we do. We're in the land of surf and sand, movie stars, electric cars. There's a beautiful Santa Monica night. Our living in California with people of all kinds. Living in California, sure I'll get a little bit out of our minds. Living in California, things could be a whole lot worse. Living in California, rest of the country's moving in reverse. Living in California, everything's mostly alright. Living in California, having fun on the promenade tonight. Now don't get me wrong, we got a lot of great things going on here in California. California is the second most diverse state in the whole country. We got people from different backgrounds, different races, different religions, different ethnicities, different beliefs, different genders, all living together in virtual harmony. But everybody knows there's some things we definitely need to be working on. California, we have the most billionaires of any state in the whole country. That's right, we got about 180 or so. And we have the most homeless people of any state in the whole country. That's right, about 190,000 or more. And that's a shame, California. That ought to be a crime. There's no reason for so few people to have so much, while so many have nothing at all. We can do better than that. We need to raise taxes on the rich. 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 That's right. And we need to use that money to build affordable housing. California, we gave our governor $24 billion to build affordable housing and help end this housing crisis. Where's the housing? Where's the housing? We need to every day be asking our government here in Santa Monica, here in Los Angeles County, here in California, where's the affordable housing? We need to keep building affordable housing until everybody can have a decent place to live. So we need to keep raising taxes on the billionaires here in California until every poor person can have a decent place to live. That's right. And we can do it right here in California. California, we're the fourth largest economy of the whole wide world. That's right. If California was a country, we would be the fourth largest economy in the whole wide world. There's no reason for us to be ranked 19th in spending on public education. That's a shame, California. There are 18 other states that spend more than us on public education. We spend about $19,000 per student here in California, and we spend over $100,000 per inmate, per incarcerated person. Isn't that a shame? Spend over $100,000 per incarcerated person, and we only spend $19,000 per student, public school student. We can do better, California. We need to spend more money on education, spend less money on incarceration. Spend more money on education, spend less money on incarceration. That's right. We can make sure that everybody has a decent place to live, food to eat, health care, and a good public education. Let's do it, California. We don't have to wait on Trump. We don't have to wait on the federal government. Let's stand up. Let's show some progressive leaders. Let's make sure we have some progressive leaders here who will stand up and lift people out of poverty and work towards making it better for everybody here in California. We're living in California with people of all kinds. Living in California, sure, we're out a little bit out of our minds. Living in California, things could be a whole lot worse. Living in California, rest of the country's moving in reverse. Living in California, everything's mostly alright. Living in California, having fun on the promenade tonight. Living in California, the place the whole world's dreaming of. Living in California, go out and spread some peace and love. That's right. What? Sing
a love song.
Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to try and get me?
Because I'm only here once a week. This is our once a week romance. Yeah, I just choke on it.
I do think that was a love song, actually. If I'm singing about housing the homeless and lifting people out of poverty, those are love songs also.
Yes, they are.
And I will sing some other love songs as I get going.
I see.
But I hate to. Anyway, we got to keep working towards a better day for everybody, and that's a love story if we do it. It's about showing love to people who have been downtrodden, in our society for too long, for generations. And that includes people that have been left in the shadows and remained undocumented because they've been used for their labor but not given their rights here in this powerful country of the United States of America. For too many generations, we've had people using poor people from other countries for their labor and not been giving them their rights. We know that's what's happened. It's not new news to us. There may be some bad people among that, 20 million people or more, 20 million people or so. There may be some bad people among the 20 million. That's 5% of our population. But mostly they are hardworking people that have been used for their labor and not been given their rights. And we need to make sure that our leaders find a way to help them have a pathway to citizenship, so we don't have people living in the shadows, so we don't have different dimensions of citizens here in the United States. We all can live by have the same rights and follow the same rules and have the same rights. And we need to stand up for that, for everybody to be able to do that. De la Sierra Moreno, cielito lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. Ese lunar que tiene, cielito lindo, junto a la boca, no se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo que a mí me toca. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. One more time, let's try this. De la Sierra Moreno, cielito lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. Ese lunar que tiene, cielito lindo, junto a la boca, no se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo que a mí me toca. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. One more time, everybody sing along, here we go. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. Hey! Gracias, thank you. That's right, we got to keep working towards a better day for everybody. Keep standing up for the rights of those who don't have a big voice in our democracy. Those that have been used for their labor and not been given their rights. Nobody wants criminals here in this country. Nobody wants people who would commit violence against others. We certainly don't need more people who just want to take advantage of poor people and work them and not give them any rights in this country. We need to work towards a day when everybody has equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity. Keep working towards that day. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. That's right, we got to keep working towards a better day for everybody. You know, when the Constitution was written, it only benefited a bunch of rich white guys who owned property. But it's since the beginning of this country, there have been people working to make sure that everybody has equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity. And we need to keep working towards that today. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. On the promenade, in the shadow of the steeple, near the relief office, I see a lot of homeless people, and some are grumbling, and some are wondering, is this land made for you and me? Yes, it is. It's made for all of us, and let's stand up for that. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. Let's work to make sure this land is made for you and me.
Yay.
Hey!
This way.
That's right. Keep working towards a better day for everybody. Keep spreading the peace and love around. That's all I'm talking about, is spreading the peace and love around, making it a little better for everybody. We've done a very good job of being kind to the greedy in this country. We have to do a better job of being kind to the needy. What the world I need to know is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. We don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. We don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. So listen, Lord, if you want to know what the world needs now is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is sweet love. What the world needs now is love. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. That's right. We just need to spread the love around a little better. That's what I'm talking about, spreading the love around a little better. We've done a very good job of being kind to the greedy in this country. We have to do a better job of being kind to the needy. You can play the game, you can act out the part, though you know it wasn't written for you. But tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing the fool? One thing leads to another, it doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't think twice. Better to shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will. What I want to say to you is, shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be alright if you only will. But you cannot hide. This is widely known. And tell me what you're gonna do with your foolish pride when you're by yourself all alone. Once you tell somebody the way you feel, you can feel it beginning to ease. I think it's true what they say about the squeaky wheel, always getting the grease. Better to shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will. What I want to say to you is, shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be alright if you only will. Thank you. Well, this one goes out to Blue. Blue? That's life. That's what people say. Riding high in April, then shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that too when I'm back on top in June. That's life. Funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks of stomping on a dream. But I ain't gonna let it get me down. 'Cause this fine old world keeps spinning around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. I can't deny it. Thought of quitting, baby, but my heart ain't gonna buy it. But if I didn't think it was worth a single child, I'd just jump up on that big bird and I'd fly. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. I find myself laying flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. I can't deny it. Thought of cutting out, baby, but my heart just ain't gonna buy it. But if I didn't think it was worth a single try. But if there's nothing shaking come this here July, I'm gonna wrap myself up in a great big ball, and I'm hey!
Sing it, Frankie. Sing it, Frankie, baby.
That's right. Let's sing some love songs and keep working on equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity. Telling our leaders to stand up for the rights of those people in need, those people in poverty, those people that are unhoused. Telling our leaders right here in Santa Monica that we need to stand up and show that progressive government can make a difference in people's lives. We don't have to wait on the federal government. We're the 4th largest economy in the whole wide world right here in California. We can make sure that we raise taxes on the billionaires. Some people say, wait, if you keep raising taxes on the billionaires, they're all going to leave the state.
Let him go.
Bye-bye. If they don't believe that poor people should be able to have a decent place to live, then they're not the kind of billionaires we want to be living here. We need to change our business model is what we need to do. We need to say that if you want to live in California, you want to live in a state where everybody can have the basics. Food to eat, health care, a good public education, and a decent place to live. We can do it. We can make a difference in people's lives. We have too many of our leaders saying, don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor at all. And we need to tell our local leaders as well, be part of the solution. We'll pull the chair beneath your seat and mock you when you fall. We'll tell you that you're crazy and you're on the drugs. We'll say you're mostly lazy and you're filled with the bugs. So don't be poor and homeless, that's what they say. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless, just be rich. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and sick. They'll put you in the hospital and spit you out real quick. They'll say you need to rest more and change the way you eat. But they ain't got no medicine to get you off of the streets. So don't be poor and homeless, that's what they say. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless, just live in a mansion. Other rich folks want to help you if they could. So they'll take your tent and your bags and stuff and move them to another neighborhood. A little farther, a little farther, a little farther down the road would be good. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't live in your car. They'll find a way to ticket you no matter where you are. They'll say you're near a schoolyard or near a city park. They'll make you move your car all day and give you tickets while you're sleeping in the dark. So don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless. Just live on a yacht. Other rich folks want to help you if they can. So they'll start a race to outer space to help their fellow man. We are going to build affordable housing up on Mars. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor at all. They'll pull the chair beneath your seat and mop you when you fall. They'll tell you that you're crazy and you're on the drugs. They'll say you're mostly lazy and you're filled with all kinds of bugs. So don't be poor and homeless, that's what they say. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless, just be rich. Don't be poor and homeless, just be rich.
Yes.
That's right, homeless people, just be rich. I have a lot of people come by and say, these homeless people just need to get a job. And I tell these people, you know, if they had a minimum wage job here in Santa Monica, they would not be able to live anywhere in Santa Monica, and they would not be able to live anywhere in Los Angeles County off of the income of a minimum wage job. We need to help people get out of poverty by helping them have a decent place to live, and then we can get them involved in society. And if they have problems like substance abuse disorders or mental disabilities, they have the same rights as you and I in this country of the United States of America, and we need to stand up for their rights to get treatment as they would find it suitable to them. Anyway, we need to keep working towards a better day for everybody, and we need to tell our leaders, let's show that progressive government can work. That's why we need to tell them right here in Santa Monica, be part of the solution and build affordable housing. We don't need pickleball courts, more pickleball courts over here on 4th Street that they built. We need more affordable housing. Peace. Thank you. My name's Wade. What's your name?
I'm Johnny.
Donnie?
Johnny.
Johnny, nice to meet you, Johnny. Peace. Thank you. Wade.
Was that Wade? Jordan.
Jordan, nice to meet you, Wade.
Wade Kelley.
Yes.
Awesome.
And any donations you give, I'll be handing out to the homeless.
I
So
will.
thank you.
It's right here.
And keep speaking out, keep standing up for the rights of the poor and those in need, because we live in the richest, most powerful country in the world. We're going to have a golden dome over us. We're going to have a golden dome. We don't need to be. If we can afford to have a golden dome over the whole country, we can afford to make sure everybody can have a decent place to live. I think
Yeah,
we're good.
100%.
Great. I hope you're getting involved and speaking out. Thank
Have a
you.
beautiful night. You're
You
on
too.
mine?
You have a beautiful night.
Thank you.
Hello, young lovers, whoever you are. I hope your troubles are few. All my good wishes go with you tonight. I've been in love like you. Be brave, young lovers, and follow your star. Be brave and faithful and true. Cling very close to each other tonight. I've had a love like you. I know how it feels to have wings on your heels and to fly down the street in a trance. You fly down the street on a chance that you meet, and you meet not merely by chance. Don't cry, young lovers, whatever you do. Don't cry because I'm alone. All my good wishes go with you tonight. I've had a love of my own. wings on your heels, and to fly down the street in a trance. You fly down the street on a chance that you meet, and you meet not merely by chance. Don't cry, young lovers, whatever you do. Don't cry because I'm alone. All my good wishes go with you tonight. I've had love of my own. I've had love of my own like you. I've had love of my own. Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? I do wanna dance in the moonlight. Squeeze me, hold me tight. Oh, baby, do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Hold my hand. Tell me I'm your loving man. Oh, baby, do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Oh, baby, do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Oh, baby, do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Make sweet romance. Come on, baby, let's take a chance. Oh, baby, do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance in the moonlight? Squeeze me, hold me tight. Oh, baby, do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Oh, baby, do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Oh, baby, do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Hold my hand. Tell me I'm your loving man. Oh, baby, do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance in the moonlight? Squeeze me, hold me tight. Oh, baby, do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Oh, baby, do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Oh, baby, do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Jessie rose to see the morning sun. Through her eyes of tears and red, Jessie sees that it's a lovely day. I can't see outside my head, but Jessie knows about tomorrow. And Jessie sees the future clear. Jessie knows in just another day I'll be gone, she'll be here. Jessie takes me through the afternoon, then she leads me into night. And she listens as I play my tune. When there's nothing, she's alright. Jessie carries all my sorrows. Jessie shares with me my joys. Jessie knows I'm bound to run away, 'cause she's my home and I'm her troubled boy. And Jessie flies with sun each morning. She hears me howl at the moon each night. She jumps into my bed without a warning. She wraps me in her love and holds me tight. Jessie says we're gonna sail away to an island in the sea. And I tell her that that sounds okay, but my life's a mystery. Jessie knows about tomorrow peace. Jessie sees the future clear. Jessie knows in just another day I'll be gone, she'll be here. And Jessie flies with the sun each morning. She hears me howl at the moon each night. She jumps into my head without a warning. She wraps me in her love and holds me tight. Jessie says we're gonna sail away to an island in the sea. And I tell her that that sounds okay, but my life's a mystery. Jessie knows about tomorrow, and Jessie sees the future clear. And Jessie's dancing in my heart right now, 'cause I'm still gone, she's still here. My Jessie knows, sweet Jessie Rose.
It's 10 to 10, okay?
It's what?
10 minutes.
It's what? It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely, not for very much longer. I've got to keep control. I remember doing the time warp, drinking those moments when the blackness would hit me and the void would be calling. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left and a step to the right with your hands on your hips. Bring your knees in tight, but his pelvic thrust really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. It's so dreamy.
It's so great.
Oh, fantasy free me. You can't see me, no, not at all. In another dimension with voyeuristic intentions, well secluded. I'll see you with a bit of a mind flip. You're into a time slip, and nothing will ever be the same. Spaced out on sensation, like you're under sedation. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Just jump to the left and a step to the right with your hands on your hips. Bring your knees in tight, but his pelvic thrust really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Well, I was running down the street just a having a think when a snake-like guy gave me an evil wink. Shook me up, it took me by surprise. He had a pickup truck and the devil's eyes. Stared at me and I felt a change. Time meant nothing, never would again. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Let's jump to the left and a step to the right with your hands on your hips. Bring your knees in tight, but his pelvic thrust really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. One more time, let's all say it together. Just jump to the left and a step to the right with your hands on your hips. Bring your knees in tight, but his pelvic thrust really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Thank you, Ethan Hiatt.
Let's do the time warp again and again and again.
Again. Thank you. Good night. Good to see you, Mike. That's right. You got to keep dancing and having some fun, getting out and playing and enjoying. Excuse me if I don't take it seriously. I thought there was a party going on. And they was dancing and singing and ringing the bells and lovers rolling round on the lawn. But then I woke up and what did I see? A bunch of sad sack faces all staring at me saying, get to work, boy. I ain't nothing for free. Hey, where's my party going on? Excuse me if I don't take it seriously. I thought there was a party right round here. And they was jumping and bumping and playing guitars and people drinking lots of beer. But then I came to, and what did I see? A bunch of sad sack faces all staring at me saying, we ain't having no fun, boy, why should you be? Hey, where's my party going on? Sometimes I think maybe they're alright. I should work all day and sleep all night. But I get so tired right around the morning light. Woo! Excuse me if I don't take it seriously. I thought there was a party going on. And there was laughing and acting the fool and everybody dancing till dawn. But then a bright light flashed. And when I see a big old dude with a badge shining his light down on me saying, the party's over, boy, someplace you want to be. Hey, where's my party going? Sometimes I think maybe they're alright. I should work all day and sleep all night. But I get so tired right around the morning light. Woo! Excuse me if I don't take it seriously. I thought there was a party going on. And they was dancing and singing and ringing the bells and everybody going till dawn. But then I walked through the fog and what did I see? A big old bony fingered dude pointing down at me saying, the party's over, boy, now time to come with me. Hey, where's my party going on? I said the party's over, boy, now time to come with me. Hey, where's my party going on? I said the party's over, now time to come with me. Hey, where's my party going on? Woo! Thank you. Thank you. Well, we'll keep working towards a better day for everybody. We'll keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity, health care for all, housing the homeless, common sense gun laws. We can do great things in this country that have been done before. Don't let anybody tell you different. We don't need to settle for things the way they are. We don't have to have poor people sleeping in the streets while rich people are having space races. We don't have to have poor children going to school and not being able to read because we're not spending enough money on public education. We need to spend more money on those public, low-income area public schools until the rich people want to send their kids to those schools. There are solutions for the problems that we have in this country, and we can keep working towards them instead of just saying, oh, those people are never going to amount to anything. Those people are never going to amount to anything. We got to keep lifting people up, keep working to make sure that everybody can have the basics and have a better day in this country. Keep working towards a more perfect union, making sure that everybody can have a decent life and thrive and survive in this richest, most powerful country in the world. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. And though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Though the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. Wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Peace and love.
Everybody out there in YouTube land, thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here again Friday. Peace and love.
And remembering all of our veterans for Memorial Day Monday. God bless them.